Chapter 47, Chapter 10. As the smoke and dust began to dissipate, a figure wearing a robe and a mask to cover himself slowly entered the room. The masked person who had broken down Mithril's door was Leo. "Who are you? How did you get into this place?" Gilbert shouted at Zeal, taking out a magic wand from his space storage and prepared to attack. On the other hand, Tristan was already wielding his great sword. "You don't need to know who I am. All you need to know is that I'm here to eradicate the pests." Zeal suddenly disappeared from their sight. After saying that, "Be careful," Caldian shouted to warn Gilbert and Tristan, but his words were too late. Zeal suddenly appeared in front of Gilbert and Tristan. He held Tristan and Gilbert's faces in his right and left hands and slammed them to the ground. Boom! The room shook, and a small crater was created on the ground where their heads were bagged. But Zeal's attack didn't end there. He threw their bodies in the air, picked up Tristan's great sword lying on the ground. Then Zeal compressed his aura into the sword and used it to slash their necks at once. The Sword King and Magic King, two existences that will be said to be very powerful and glorious continents, just died in a matter of seconds. They didn't even have time to make a single counterattack on Zeal. "Bastard!" Caldian roared after seeing his two strongest subordinates killed instantly before his eyes, and he charged at Zeal fiercely. The black smoke that enveloped his body gathered in his hands and condensed into a large black sword. He then swung the sword at Zeal. "Is that an evil spirit? So you're using yourself as an evil spirit's ghost? Poor you, even though I can't feel sorry for you." Then Zeal parried the black sword with Tristan's great sword in his hand. The shockwave shattered the floor, pillars, and even Caldia's throne. "Shush!" Caldian raised his sword. His mana and life force were sucked into the blade and made his sword aura thicker. Then he slashed it towards Zeal. Devil's Rush. The aura blaze of life force compression shot towards Zeal at high speed. After seeing the attack coming at him, Zeal did the same as Caldian did. He raised his sword, which was currently shrouded in thick grey aura, and swung at it. Caldian, their sword slashed, collided. What happened next wasn't a shockwave from the slash of swords, but Zeal's slash cut through Caldian's attack instantly. What? Caldian was dumbfounded after seeing the slash with the combined power of the evil spirit and his life force cut by Zeal's attack like a piece of paper. Meanwhile, Zeal's slash keeps shooting straight at Caldian with incredible speed. Caldian tried to dodge after seeing the attack coming at him, but his response was too slow, and Zeal's slash cut off his right hand. Caldian screamed in pain while clutching the slash wound on his shoulders. "That was close, even though I wanted to eliminate you with one hit." Zeal sighed and shook his head. The thing he did earlier was the same thing Kalyan did. Zeal compressed his aura and mana into the great sword. He held to extreme. The difference was that he compressed it many times until it was as sharp as possible, to the maximum extent his sword could receive his mana and aura. Besides all that, the sword he had holding now, even though it belongs to the legendary rank, felt very hot, and small cracks formed under the blade. That was because of the blade couldn't accommodate extreme compression of aura and mana. Galdian, with his severed hand, tried to counterattack. 8 magic circles appeared on his body. Then he extended his hand towards Zeal, and enormous magic circles were created in his palm. Firebolts. A ball of fire mixed with lightning shot out from the magic circle and Chalian's palm towards Zeal at high speed. Zeal suddenly charged towards the ball of lightning, fire, and easily slashed it with his sword compressed with mana and aura. What? Kalyan was surprised having seen it, and intended to launch his next move, attack, but Zeal was already in front of him and punched him with his free hand. Kalyan was blown away into the cave wall, and a large crack in the wall formed from his impact. Bastard, you will pay for this. I will off you, Kalyan screamed hysterically. Then a magic circle formed on the part of the severed hand and stopped the bleeding. He released from the previous exchange. That person in front of him had power far above him, but anger had already taken over him, because 2 of his subordinates died, and his hand was cut off. Galdian stood up and prepared to attack Zeal again, but he suddenly stopped his action. Be one with me. I'll give you the strength you need. A voice shouted inside Galdian's head. The sound came from the black sword, still held in his severed hand. Is what you said true? Galdian became excited after hearing what the evil spirit said. Of course, I will give you great power. Can I kill him with that power? Why no? Galdian was only thinking about how to kill Zeal. You can. You can even rule this continent. Then give it that power right now. Galdian shouted impatiently. Alright, accept this power of mine. Let my power seep into you. I understand. After that, the black sword turned back into black smoke. Then the smoke enveloped Galdian's entire body and began to enter through the pores of his skin. What happened? Why does it hurt so much? Galdian kneeled in pain while holding his head. Zeal just silently watched the drama between the evil spirit and Galdian. From the start, he could hear the conversation between the evil spirits and Galdian, even though it was inside Galdian's head, because Zeal can catch the sound waves that the evil spirit transmitted into Galdian's head. Even though Zeal knew that Galdian and the evil spirit will become one to defeat him, Zeal remains silent, because he wants to see what kind of transformation would occur when Galdian and the evil spirit merges into one. Galdian's skin color slowly turned pitch black. A horn appeared on the right side of his forehead. His eyes turned white, and hands severed before grew back, and the black smoke that previously only patiently covered his body now completely covered his body. He was like an incarnation of a demon formed from a mass of smoke. No, what are you doing? Why did I turn into this? Kalyan panicked when he saw his body turned into a monster. Don't you want power? Then hand over your body. I'll help you kill him. Evil Spirit and Kalyan spoke, alternately using one body. He's like a person with multiple personalities. It looks strange, either from the appearance, personally, is seen from any angle. No, I won't give my body to you. Get out of my body right now. Galleon started to roll around while banging his head on the floor, trying to expel the evil spirit. It's useless now. I'm completely one with you. As thank you, I'll help you kill him. So goodbye. No, no. After their long debate, Gullion's body suddenly fell silent. But not long after that, tremendous aura emanated from his body. He got up from where he was, rolling before 9 magic circles appeared from his magic body. Right now, Galdian had the power of a demigod. I finally have my own body, thanks to you for pushing him like that. Otherwise, I'd have a hard time mastering him. As I roared, I give you the honor of being my first victim. I'll suck your life force out. The evil spirit inside Galleon's body laughed and glared at Zeal. He had already set Zeal as his first prey. Are you guys done? Zeal just looked at him indifferently. A mere human, but you are so arrogant. It seems that you are not aware of your current situation. Then I torture you first before sucking you until dry. From the evil spirit's hand emerged a black magic wand with a red crystal on it, because Galleon was a sage, so he had a wand with him. Skulking. An enormous magic circle formed on the ground. A creature with a crown and red eyes tried to get off from the center of the magic circle. When the creature showed its proper form, a giant skeleton 3 meters tall and wielding an axe appeared in front of Zeal. The sound of his roar echoed throughout the cave area. Now Skull King, defeat him, but don't let him die. Galdian commanded his summoned beast. The Skeleton King suddenly moved forward and attacked Zeal with astonished speed. Maybe it'd take a little longer than I thought. Zeal muttered softly and stared at the Skull King who came to him.